Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Shalom and welcome. This week's Torah reading, Naso, begins with God instructing Moses to take a census of the Levites between the ages of 30 and 50, who would be responsible for maintaining and transporting the Mishkan and its furnishings in the wilderness. Following a counting of the descendants of the three sons of Levi, Gershon, Merari, and Kohat, Moses recorded the number and each group's responsibility. The descendants of Moses' brother Aaron were the Kohanim, the priests, who would be responsible for carrying out sacrifices and other ritual duties. Now fast forward a couple of chapters to one of the most well-known sets of verses in the Torah, Birkat Kohanim, the priestly blessing, which I just chanted. May the Lord bless you and protect you. May God's light shine upon you, and may God be gracious to you. May the divine face be turned towards you, and may God grant you peace. The final verse of this chapter, however, says, "Thus they shall link my name with the people of Israel, and I will bless them." We might wonder if Aaron and the Kohanim are invoking God's blessing on the people Israel. Wouldn't they assume that there's a link between them and God? It's perplexing, and apparently it was also to our sages of blessed memory. One possible understanding is that the priests would bless the people using only the ineffable name of God, which we write in Hebrew as Yud-He, Vav-He. It's kind of like a breath. Another is that God will approve of the priest's blessing. The one that most resonates with me, however, comes from the Babylonian Talmud in Tractate Chulin, where Rabbi Yishmael says, "We learn from this verse about a blessing for Israel from the mouths of the priests, but we have not learned about a blessing for the priests themselves." He goes on to say that this final verse means that the priests bless Israel, and that the Holy One, blessed be He, blesses the priests. Part of being human is caring for others, whether we're caring for children, parents, or partners, whether we're paid caregivers or members of a caring, helping profession, clergy, or going about our daily lives, or being part of an organization. We bless each other by our presence and by the acknowledgement of the humanity, the face of God, in everyone. God's blessing the Kohanim after they have blessed the Israelites acknowledges the tremendous work they do in caring for the spiritual life of the community. May we be blessed to be mindful that those who care for others also need to be cared for, both by others and by themselves. Shabbat Shalom.